Hey everyone, it is Justin here. Mwah. I got that on the video. My fiance, she blew me a kiss right when I hit the record button, but you guys didn't hear that. All you did was you saw my weird ugly mug going. Mmm. 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 Mwah. Like that, all slow-mo, like. Was that not the creepiest, most visual you've ever gotten in your life? I'm going to get so many dislikes on this video already, right now. No one's even going to finish watching it. But what I'm going to say is important, I swear. Anyway, I want to reach out to the people there who you always feel like, oh, nothing I do is right, and no one will ever love me. And just so you know, those feelings, there's nothing wrong with those feelings. Like, I'm not saying that you're, like, anything bad about you because you feel those feelings. I'm 35 years old. I felt those feelings almost my whole life, till I was able to shut them down. I'll get into that later, but you know, you get those feelings that you screw up at work or in conversation. You say something that was off, and you get really embarrassed, or someone corrects you, and everyone laughs at you, and you can't let it just roll off. You just feel like, oh my god, I can't believe that I said that. You just want to bury your face in the sand or go lock yourself up in the room and never come out, never even have to work. Like, if you could just, like, sit on a toilet for the rest of your life if it's comfortable enough to sleep on and just eat and let it pass through and just watch TV or be on your laptop for the rest of eternity as long as you didn't have to go out in public ever again. You know? I've thought of that, to be honest with you. It was not successful. Damn. What a great resort that would be, just to get away from it. Never mind, I'm not going to get into that. Anyway, those feelings, I'm not going to say where they stem from. Usually, like, they will come from your parents telling you can't do this, you can't do that. They're not very protective, but they think they are, because they shelter you. You know, you're not allowed to go out with friends, and if you do, they're always asking where you were. They're always accusing you of something ridiculous, like, oh my god, do you think they're on drugs? You know, they're those type of people. And you could do really good at something, but they still find something bad about it. And just so you know, I gotta say this real quick. When parents do that, it's because they're jealous of their own kids, and this has become very common. They've lived in that generation of the 70s where they fried their brains and everything. They never learned to do anything, so they never taught the next generation how to function. That sucks. And then that was my generation, where our parents were the ones that fried their brains in the 70s, and now my generation is not teaching their kids shit because their parents never taught them anything, and my generation is too lazy to look things up online and see how to do stuff right. But they always have opinions, like they're facts, and they give you the wrong info. So, just a tip for you guys, look things up on how to do it, and try what works. You gotta figure out life for yourself. I'm sorry it's messed up that your parents and grandparents dropped the ball on this. My heart goes out to all of you. But it really is, you got a bad deal. I'm sorry, you got a really screwed up deal. Ouch. So anyway, that feeling of just like inadequacy or inadequacy, what she said, and just that feeling that you get, and just, oh my god, like when someone cheats on you. I hate that. I once went to a friend's house and saw the girl that I'd been dating was at his house and saw me. It's like, oh, hey Justin, mwah. Hey sweetie, you were incredible last night with your big, fat, hard, juicy, I love you. Okay, she didn't really say that. She just said, hey, sweetie, but she might as well have done that in front of me because that's exactly what it felt like. I mean, she just looked at me and said, oh my god, last night was so amazing. Your cock's so huge. Justin, yours isn't. I love you and your cock. That's what it felt. That was a bad day. I was humiliated. And the thing is how you do that, like, when the reason you feel this is because you care too much. And caring too much, you don't just stop caring, okay? Because you care about yourself, and you care about the way you present yourself. And obviously you care, if you feel feelings like that, you get embarrassed easily and everything, you're going to do either two things. You're either going to get pissed off at people and push them away from you to protect yourself and act really hard, and you will become very hard. or you will be very conservative and you're just going to try and do everything correctly. You just go to work and do your thing and get home and you just don't want to get in anyone's way. But either way, no matter which direction these people take, you feel the same amount of emotion and the same amount of humility. Humility? What she said. And you just, and it just, that feeling, oh my God, right? It's an awful feeling. It's awful. Oh, it's awful. And you just never want to step out ever again. Ever. And, anyway, the thing is there is a way to overcome it. And that is, and I've said this before in some videos, but this really is how I did it. And I've noticed other people who've suffered with these feelings, who are friends of mine, they were pulled out of it. The thing is it has to do with taking action in things in life. Now, this is interesting. Check this out. That has to do with the lack, those feelings and everything, they were instilled in you from parents or whoever, your guardians or other people, right? Now you feel with that, now you feel it like your whole life. When the smallest thing happens, you feel that emotion, and that is a lack of self-confidence. Now, to be confident is fun to do, okay? It doesn't sound like it's fun. You're like, oh, I don't want to just stand up and be confident. I don't have no confidence. Well, yeah, you can't just, boom, be confident. It doesn't work that way. And you can't just not care about what other people think about you. It doesn't work that way. You have to take action. And by taking action, that could be anything in life. Standing up to someone and letting them know you're not going to take their crap anymore. Standing up to do the right thing for someone. Feeding someone on the street. Something like that. You do these things, and when you first do it, your emotions are going to be very, very strong. When you first stand up against someone, your emotions, you're going to shake and everything. You're just going to, right? Your emotions are going to be topped because you don't really do that type of stuff. And then there's also the, like I said, feeding someone who's homeless or something. You'll get an emotional high feeling because you know you did a good thing, but you'll just feel really empowered and everything. You feel really good, and you have an emotional high. And there's different levels of these emotions. Anyway, I'll just tell you, what I did is I took action in my workplace, and I wrote new safety regulations that they took and adapted. I'm not looking for even a pat on the back. I don't need anything. But I took action. I made something better. Then my car had to be worked on. So what did I do? I didn't grab the money and take it to a mechanic shop. I looked how to do it myself. I went and I bought those tools. I didn't buy the good power tools or anything. I bought the cheap stuff at like Big Lots. I looked it up online how to do this, and it was like a 5-minute job, but it took me, 3 hours because I'd never done it before. And I accomplished something. I did it. And what you do is find these little things that need to be done. Even something like a squeaky cabinet or something. You find these little things, you start doing it. And you start taking action. Call up your congressman if you're into politics. Talk to your teachers about a problem at school or something. You go out, you take action. Be an action taker. Be an accomplisher. Look into writing that novel or that script, but actually put the effort into doing it. Sit down and put effort into it. You might get sidetracked, or you might get you might just not be in the mood. You feel like you want to give up. That's when you move on to something else you want to get done. But start doing things. Get stuff done. But finish these tasks. Get them done. I know it sounds weird, but once you start doing this, you will get an amazing feeling of self-worth, because you will have accomplished more than other people at your school or at your workplace. They don't do this type of stuff. So when you start to do these things, you will feel pretty proud of yourself. You will get that self-confidence because you are capable. Most people in life do not even try to do anything. At least try. If you try, you're better than over half those people out there. People making fun of you, people bullying you, even at church or at school or your family, telling you can't do something or can't accomplish something. Do it anyway. You have the internet nowadays. You can do whatever you want. You could write a novel or a script or patent something and send it in. You could write your congressman nowadays. You could write your mayor, senators, any politician. You could write companies, businesses with ideas or even reviews. You know what I mean? Writing reviews, stuff like that. Do stuff. It is that simple. Find something, and if you can't think of anything, shoot, leave a comment below, and then we'll try and help you find what you're good at. Me or other people who are going to comment, just commenters. But anyway, sorry this video is so long, but I'm just trying to make the point. If you get that feeling of you're not worth anything, you honestly just want to die. It's like, why was I even born? It's terrible. This is a way to overcome that, because I'm not going to say everyone was put here for a reason, because I don't know that. But what I do know is you are capable. You are capable of doing so much more than anyone else you know. And when you just start doing these little things, you'll see what you're capable of doing. And that feeling of depression and embarrassment, that will be just as strong, but in the opposite. As far as your confidence will be that strong, and your self-worth will be that strong, and you will be extremely proud of yourself, and life will be fun and exciting. It takes some work to get there and get this stuff done, but the best thing is those embarrassing feelings don't just leave, but good feelings take over. And that's all. Thanks for watching. Y'all be blessed. Bye-bye.